All praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. All praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the men of GMS who rule well. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect. This is Brother Boaz coming at you with another life lesson. Now, tonight's lesson is Lamentations chapter 2. We're going to go into the book of Lamentations. That was the beginning of our downfall, okay, as a nation of people. Okay, when we transgress Yahweh's laws, then he put us into slavery and captivity, basically in a nutshell. So we're going to go into it. Lamentations chapter 1, verse 2. How have Yahweh covered the daughter of Zion with a cloud in his anger, and cast down the heavens unto the earth, the beauty of Israel, and the remembrance of his footstool in the day of his anger. Okay, so did not that happen to so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians? Did not Yahweh cast us down, okay, and destroy us as a people? You could see it with your very eyes. Chapter 2, Yahweh has swallowed up all the inhabitants of Jacob and have not pitied. He have thrown down in his wrath, and the strongholds of the daughter of Judah he have brought down them down to the ground. He have polluted the kingdom of priests, the princes thereof. Okay, so Yahweh, due to all this rebellion, he warned us numerous times and occasions, do not do this thing which I hate. Okay, let's go into it. Turn to the book of Jeremiah. The book of Jeremiah, chapter 44, verse 4. Howbeit I send unto you all my servants, the prophets, rising early and sending them, saying, oh, do not this abomination thing that I hate. Okay, what abomination thing? Let's jump up to verse 3. Verse 5. But they hearken not, nor incline the ear, and turn from their wickedness to burn unto incense unto other gods. Okay, so very heavy into idol worship, very heavy into it. Okay, that's what caught us in this particular situation that we is now. But all is not lost. We have Christ, okay? We have Mashiach, we have Mashiach, okay? He's going to deliver and save us from our captivity. Verse 3, he have cut off from his fierce anger all the horn of Israel, and have drawn back his right hand from before the enemy, and he burned against Jacob like a flaming fire, which devours round about. He had bent his bow like an enemy. Okay, one moment, you gotta make it focus. He stood with his right hand against the adversaries and slew all that the pleasant to the eye in the tabernacles of the daughter of Zion. He poured out his fury like a fire. Yahweh was like an enemy. Verse 5, Yahweh was like an enemy unto us. Okay, did not he strike Negroes down? Did not he take Negroes and throw them into slavery? Okay, did damn near obliterated the children of Gad, the North American Indians, so called? Okay, did not he do these things? Okay, Yahweh was like an enemy unto us. Okay, we made him very upset and angry. Okay, with too much heavy. If you read and study heavy into idol worship, okay, that's what got us in this particular position. Verse 5, Yahweh was like an enemy. He swallowed up all of Israel. He swallowed up all of her palaces. He destroyed. He strong hold and have increased in the daughter of Judah, mourning and lamentation. Verse 6, he have done violently, taking away his tabernacle as if it was a garden. He have destroyed his places of assembly. Yahweh have caused the assemblies, feasts, and Sabbaths to be forgotten in Zion. He have despised in the nation of his anger the king and his priests. So we woke up on this side not knowing what the hell what we were. So I started calling ourselves African American, Negro. We don't know what the hell we are. Okay, that's how bad. That's the intense anger that Yahweh Shah had against us. Okay, we woke up destroyed on this side. Okay, we didn't know who the hell we was. We called ourselves blacks. We called ourselves African American. Okay, more Muslim. We didn't know what the hell we was on that side. Okay, we was totally cut off. Verse 7. Yahweh hath cast off his altar. He hath abhorred his sanctuary. He hath given up unto the hands of the enemy the walls of the palaces. He have made the noise of the house of Yahweh in the day of his son feast. Verse 8, Yahweh has poured out to destroy the wall of daughter Zion. He have stretched out a line. He have not withdrawn his hand for destroying. Therefore he that languishes together. Her gates are shrunken. Her gates are shrunken to the ground. He hath destroyed and broke down the bars. Her kings and her princes are among the Gentiles. The law is no more. Her prophets also find no visions from Yahweh. Okay, so all of our prophets find no visions. They don't find no more visions from your Yahweh Shai already. Okay, they don't find no more divination from Yahweh. Okay, that's how destroyed we was. Our prophets was cut off. Verse 10. My eyes do fill with tears, my bowels are troubled, my liver is poured out to the earth for the destruction of the daughters of thy people, because thou children and the suckling strew in the streets of the city. They say unto their mother, where is corn and wine? When they swoon as the wounded in the streets of the city, when they soul is poured out unto their mother's bosom. What thing shall I witness for thee? What thing shall I liken unto thee, O daughters of Jerusalem? What shall I equal to thee, that I will comfort thee, O virgin daughter of Zion? For thy breach is great, like the sea. Who can heal thee? Okay, only the one that can heal thee is Yahweh Shai. Okay, that's the only one. Okay, is Yahweh Shai. Okay, those two names. It starts with the name if you want to know the truth. That's what the beginning is. It all starts with the name. That's why they took the name out the Bible. Yahweh appeared more than 6,000 times, more than about 6,000 times in the Old Testament or in the Bible in general. And they took Yahweh Shai and translated it into Jesus, which means earth pig. Verse 14. Thou prophet have seen vain and foolish things for thee, and they have not discovered thou's iniquity to turn away thou's captivity, but have seen for thee false burdens and causes of banishment. Okay, the reason why we got put into slavery. Verse 15. And they that pass by clap their hands, and at thee they hiss and wag their heads at the daughter of Jerusalem, saying, is this the city that all men call the perfection of beauty, the joy of the whole earth? Okay, so we was the joy of the whole earth, okay, perfected in beauty, beautiful in the eyes of Yahweh Shai. Now all the nations are saying, look at these are just some niggas here now. Look at this. Okay, you see this? We were everything, scientists, doctors, okay, everything, priests, kings, nobility, okay. Now, once Yahweh Shai delivered us into this white man's hands, he broke us down so bad, we was just some niggas here, okay, some worthless niggas, okay. You see this? That's what, just slaves. That's how he broke us down. And then he took the so-called Native American Indian, okay, he almost eradicated them, okay. That's how bad it is. He almost eradicated the Native American Indian. So all this was the anger of Yahweh Shai, okay. Verse 16. All those enemies have opened their mouth against thee. They have hissed and gashed they say, we have swallowed her up. Certainly this is a day that we look for we have found it, we have seen it. Yahweh have done what he have devised. He have fulfilled his word that He have commanded in the days of old. He have thrown down and have not pitied, and he have caused those enemies to rejoice over thee. He has set up the horn of those adversary. Okay, so did not Yahushua do this? Did not Yahushua do this? Verse 17 in the NET version. Yahweh have done what he had planned. He has fulfilled his promise that he had threatened long ago. He has overthrown you without mercy and have enabled the enemy to gloat over you. He have exalted you, your adversary's power. Okay, that's an NET. Okay, totally destroyed. Okay, at the hands of our enemies. Okay, for the one of all things. Their hearts cry out unto Yahweh. O wall of daughter of Zion, let tears run down like a river day and night. Give thyself no rest. Let not the apple of thy eye cease. Cry out loud in the night, in the beginnings. One moment, let me focus this. Cry aloud in the night, in the beginning of the watches. Pour out thou's heart like water before the face of Yahweh. Thou's hands towards him, and his life of thou's young children have fainted for hunger in the street, in the top of every street. Behold, O Yahweh, have considered to whom you have done this. Shall the woman eat her fruit of her children of a span long? Shall priest and prophet be slain in the sanctuary of Yahweh? The young and old lie on the ground in the street of virgin of my young men, and has fallen by the sword. Thou hast slain them in the day of thy anger. Thou hast killed them and have not pitied. Okay? So did not Yahweh destroy us as a people? But we have hope, okay? Our hope is Yahweh Shai. Thou hast called in the Sodom's day my terrors round about, to that is in the day of Yahweh's anger. None escaped nor remained. Those that I have swallowed up and brought up have my enemy has consumed, okay? The enemy, so-called white man, is destroying our kids, our loved ones, okay? Destroying them, okay? Brutally without mercy, okay? That's what this is about. And not just the so-called white man, it goes for all the other nations. Lamentations chapter 3, verse 22. For it is Yahweh's mercies that we are not consumed, because his compassion fails not. They are renewed every morning. Great is thy faithfulness. Yahweh is my portion, said my soul. Therefore I will hope in him. Yahweh is good unto them that wait for him, to the soul that seeketh him. It is good for a man to hope and quietly wait for the salvation of Yahweh. It is good for a man that he bear the yoke in his youth. He sitteth alone and keepeth silence, because he hath borne it among him. He putteth his mouth into the dust, if so they may be hope. He giveth his sheep to him that smiteth him, and is filled with reproach. For Yahweh will not cast off forever, but though he causes grief, yet he will have compassion according to his multitudes of his mercies. For he does not afflict willingly, nor grieve the children of men. Lamentations chapter 3, verse 34. To crush under his feet and the prisoners of the earth, to turn aside the right hand, the right of man in the face of the Most High, to subvert a man in his cause. Yahweh approveth not. Verse 37, 3 verse 37. Who is he that says it cometh to pass when Yahweh commanded it not? Coming over here to the book of Lamentations. One moment. Lamentations chapter 3, verse 50. Till Yahweh look down and behold from heaven. My eyes affected my heart because of the daughters of my city. My enemies have chased me sore like a bird without a cause. They have cut off my life in the dungeon and have cast a stone upon me. Waters flow over my head. Even I said, I am cut off. I called upon thy name, O Yahweh, out of the low dungeon. Thou have heard my voice and have not those ears. Hide not thine ears at my breathing, at my cry. Thou drewest near in the day that I called upon thee. Thou saidst, fear not, O Yahweh. Thou hast pleaded the cause of my soul. Thou hast redeemed my life. Okay, so it's Yahweh Shai, the reason why we still ticking, okay? It's because of Yahweh Shai, we still ticking on this side, okay? We still have life in us, okay? And if we don't, if we keep the faith, come over here to the book of Hebrews. The book of Hebrews, chapter 10, verse 35. Cast not away, therefore, your confidence, which it have great recompense of reward. Okay, so we don't cast away our confidence. It has a great reward, okay, if we continue in the faith. Verse 60, thou hast seen their vengeance, and their imagination against me. Thou have heard their reproaches, O Yahweh, their imagination against me. Their lips are those who that rose up against me, and their devices against me all the day. Behold, they're sitting down and they're rising up. I am their music. Render unto them a recompense, O Yahweh, according to the work of their hands. Give them sorrow of heart, thou curse unto them. Persecute and destroy them in anger from under the heavens of Yahweh. Okay, so Yahweh Shai is saying we not singing kumbaya, okay? We want to eradicate our enemies, okay, and destroy the so-called white man already. That's what we want, okay? We want to eradicate our enemies, okay, and put them in slavery, okay? That's what that's talking about. Okay, we don't want to sing kumbaya no more underneath Christianity, okay? We want to eradicate the white man, put our enemies into slavery, y'all can destroy them, okay? That's what we want. This is the NET version, 64. Deuteronomy, Lamentations 3, verse 64. Pay them back for what they deserve, O Yahweh, according to what they have done. Give them a distraught heart. May your curses be on them. Pursue them in anger and eradicate them from underneath the heavens of Yahweh's heavens. Okay, so that's what we want. We want to totally destroy, okay, annihilation, okay, of the so-called white man. But first, we got to get them in slavery first, okay? We got to put shackles on these devils, okay? That's what we first got to do. And I'll leave on this note here. The book of Lamentations, chapter 4, verse 21. Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwell in the land of Oz. The cup shall also pass unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken and shalt make thyself naked. The punishment of thou's iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. He will no more carry thee away into captivity. He will visit thou's iniquities, O daughter of Jerusalem. Slovakia, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sins. Okay, so the so-called white man, live it up. Okay, go to Hawaii, do the best trips and vacations that you can. Okay, live it up. Okay, because truly, because the next stop for you is straight slavery. Okay. The book of Baruch, chapter 4, verse 25. My children, suffer patiently the wrath that is come upon thee from power. For thou's enemy have persecuted thee, but shortly thou shalt see his destruction and shalt tread upon his neck. And on that note, all praises to Yahweh, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the men of GMS who rule well. Peace and salutation to the hopeful elect. Shalom.